All right, let's do this, man. We are officially back. This is my first recording since I took the break, and I'm ready to get back into it, man. You might have seen my past recordings that I did before I took the break, so the other recordings, they were old, but this one I'm officially back, man. So glad to have you guys with me tuned in, and as always, man, welcome back to the Site Black YouTube channel. I'm your host, Shad. And today we got a reaction to Timmy Thomas's song, Why Can't We Live Together? Now with Timmy Thomas, this is my first time of him coming into my consciousness. I wasn't aware of him before. So as always, I love to get into that. I love to explore artists that I haven't heard of and things like that. With this song in particular, it was a hit. I think it went #1 on the R&B charts, and it peaked at #3, I want to say, on the Hot 100 charts. And instantly, it was a real big deal, especially for the time, because the song was created during the Vietnam War, and Timmy Thomas, he felt a way about the war, and he wanted to turn that into his art. I mean, really collect his thoughts and put that into the music. So this was one of those songs, and he was able to accomplish that. Apparently, this song is like really popular. It has been sampled by a lot of hip hop artists and even R&B artists. I know Sade sampled it, as well as I want to say MC Hammer and Drake. And one of Drake's biggest songs was Hotline Bling. I believe that was 2015. I think still to this day, that was Drake's biggest song. And from what I hear, this was the sample on that song. So shout out to Timmy Thomas for creating the backdrop to one of Drake's biggest songs. Also, apparently there's something like kind of funky going on here, because this song was initially recorded in a minimalist type of way, where it was initially recorded as a demo, but they just pretty much kept the demo. They was initially going to put like a band behind it and things like that and make it like have more instrumentation. But like they realized, they was like, hold on, like this sound good without the band. So I'm kind of like really eager to hear what this sounds like, because if you didn't even need the instruments, like this had been like, especially for it to still do what it did on the charts, like this had to been like crazy good. And it was just, I think it was like simple drum machines they use and things like that, but they didn't even have to go, like I said, full band with it. They just had the demo version, and the rest is history, man. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We got Timmy Thomas, Why Can't We Live Together?
Why can't we live together? Tell me why, why can't we live together? Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together? No more wars, no more wars, no more wars. Just a little peace in this world. No more wars, no more wars. All we want is some peace in this world. Everybody wants Everybody wants to live together. Why can't we live together?
Very interesting, very unique song. Obviously, we could start with the messaging on it. Basically, like I said, anti-war messaging, anti-Vietnam War in particular. Just him talking about like no matter the color of your skin, everybody is brothers and things like that. Pretty much want to see that peace come into fruition, and very needed at that time, especially. So yeah, kudos to him on the messaging. But just as far as the musicality, it's something about the song that it really didn't need a lot of instrumentation on it and like a band, because first of all, like the melody of it is just, it's simple, but it's like it's a in the pocket type of melody. It goes up real smoothly. You got the drum and you got the rhythm machine. It does this thing where it feels very cinematic. It feels like something is happening, like, because sometimes if you put too much instrumentation and things like that, it can feel too much music, I guess you could say, or like too, I want to say music key, but I know that's not a word. But it can feel like it's too much. It can feel like this is meant to be a song, but when you put such deep messaging in it, it can make it feel like real life. This is something that will be playing in your head as you're just living your everyday life. Or like if you think about a movie, in those intense scenes, you could hear a song like this playing, like something devastating just happened in a movie. And then you can hear something like this playing. And it's like, it really spotlights the importance of what you're seeing. And I feel like that goes perfectly with the message of this song. Instead of just being distracted by the music, you were able to like really feel the impact of what the message is and what he's trying to get across and what he's trying to say with his music. And I think that's like brilliant for this song in particular. Because oftentimes, like, I'm always thinking like, the more I study music and things like that, I get into this thing where it's like I kind of want more musicality. I want more instrumentation. I'm like, man, like especially like in today's time, like a lot of the music has been kind of like dumbed down to where it's like everything is like minimalist, or you kind of rely on the same patterns. You kind of rely on the same rhythms and things like that. So when you see somebody like giving it more personality and adding more instruments into it and things like that, adding more creativity, you kind of tip your cap to that. But at the same time, like there is a place for a minimalist style of music as well. It's all about like what you're trying to get across. It's all about, does it make sense for the record? But also, this was in a time where it was very diverse musically. Like you didn't just have this. Like it'd be one thing if like this was the only thing people were doing back then. But like you had such a wide range of music at that time, and everybody was creative, everybody was trying different things. So it just brought everything out. So in that regard, man, I really appreciate the song. Very much needed at that time, or even present time. Like some of this music is just timeless. And this is one of those ones. So I appreciate you guys for suggesting this. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you are aware of when we drop these videos. Also, these videos do tend to be demonetized, so if you want to support us on the channel, on the YouTube app, they offer a thanks option underneath some of my videos. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't, so you may have to scroll through my catalog to be able to find that thanks option, or you can tap in with us on the Patreon at patreon.com/siteblk, and there you'll be able to suggest songs just like this one and get them voted in on our priority polls the following week. So if that's something you're interested in, links in the description box and in the comment section below. And before we get out of here, I want to give a special thank you to our Patreon members. We got James Humphrey, Trails, C-Rob, Queen Momo, Tony Campbell, Sonia, and Sylvia Walker. I appreciate everything that you guys do for us over on the channel. You guys held it down. You guys keep supporting us with great content, great music to react to week in and week out. I'm forever appreciative of you guys' participation. And with that said, that has been the Site Black YouTube channel. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and as always, peace.